Hey, what's up, Lifestyle Asia? This is Miyavi. And this is 27 Questions with Macallan. Cheers. Crazy, crazy. I mean, I love the speed of this city because I like kind of urban style like Tokyo, New York, London. So I mean, every time I get to this city, I get fascinated. And also I love the mixture of the culture, like a Western culture and an Eastern culture. So when I was young, and especially not that young, I was doing, playing music, with the band members. Especially when you're young, you can't kind of achieve like expensive stuff. Like it's always kind of drinking cheap beer, cheap wine, But there's one guy I was really fascinated and also I respected, and as a musician, he was also the guitarist, and he was not going along with other people, like he was not kind of comforting himself to the majority, and I really respected him. And then he was the one who was having Macallan, and I just learned even how to drink on the rocks from him. Of course, 30 years. I usually go to the gym, and also I just go to the park with my kids. Actually, both. I think I'm one of the earliest bird in the rock industry. I wake up really, really early in the morning. But at the same time, if I go late, I go hard, really late. Yeah. Check my emails, meditation, and I teach my kids Japanese as well. I mean, just keep growing until you die, just keep improving until the last moment in your life. Maybe, my mom, the way she taught me, the way she raised me, that was inspirational. The music, I didn't have any particular job, and then I still remember the first moment I got on stage in Tokyo, and the first moment I got the fan letter from my fans. I was reading the letter from my fans, and the first one was like, oh, I got the fan letter. I was so excited. Munching my baby's cheek while he's sleeping. Because while he's up, he's like, don't do it. But while he's sleeping, it's all mine. Like, it's so soft and so cute. So that's actually, I know, and I shouldn't do that too much, but I was just simply amazed by Dune Part 2. When I was a kid, I played soccer one day, and then I was practicing the whole day, and I was the last one who stayed there. And the next day, then I became a captain. I was chosen as a captain. So I was like, and at that time, I just realized, the more you do, the more people recognize you, and the more, of course, the better you get, and also the more people admire you. Running out of motivation. I think the moment that I got our first baby, and the second baby, and the third baby, every single time when we witness the moment the life, starts. Gym. I just looked the door in my room, and I just put my headphone, and they just, make music. But the scariest thing that happened in my life was like an earthquake in Japan. And then that was in 2011. And then the moment that my grandpa was in Tokyo, living with us. And then that was shaking. And then the moment we had to evacuate with our two babies, we had to go by the stairs. And we had to decide, what to do. My grandpa said, he can stay. That's why, because it's impossible for him to go down by the stairs. So we had to evacuate without him. That's really, really painful, and the scariest moment that we had to do it. How cruel the life is. So, yeah, that was the scariest moment for me. Yeah. I wish I could have gone to the music school, to learn how to play the guitar. So I want to relearn how to play the guitar. But I'm happy with who I am right now. But at the same time, I wish I had that kind of basic skill as a guitarist. the freedom from my mom. Yeah, when I went to Tokyo when I was 17 years old, I lost my friend who I respected. He was also a musician. And then I was not like escaping, but I just, thought I should have gone to Tokyo. And I just called my mom. I just got the ticket to Tokyo on the bus, by the bus. And I called my mom and I'm going to Tokyo. But now I'm sure that she wanted to stay in Osaka, the town I was raised in and grew up. But she said, just be careful. She let me go. So now I really, really respect and I really appreciate, what she taught me, and she let me go to Tokyo. And that's what I want to do to my kids, because it's really hard to let it go, Welcome to the DCC, the Overcome, the band is Nothing But the Thieves. They're really good. They're really, really good. I like to surprise people and my fans. I like to see, them to surprise whatever I do. Yeah. I travel with boiled potato. That when I performed at the refugee camp, especially for the first time, I was so scared because that was Lebanon, right next to Syria. And it was really, dangerous place. But when I played the guitar, the kids went crazy like that. I was like, wow. And I was like, oh man, there's something that I can do as a musician. And after I got back to LA, my home, I got the email from the UNHCR staff, and they're saying that the kids are saying that they want to be a rock star. So I was like, oh, I made it, I did it. And then there's something that I can do with music. When I found my guitar style, like slapping the strings, because I was not the first one who started slapping the strings, but I also got inspired by shamisen, which is a Japanese instrument. And I wanted to find some specific style as a Japanese guitarist. And now I think that was the moment that I was able to define who I was, who Miyavi was. Priority and explanation. So always prioritize what I gotta do. And also, if I can't communicate with my family, then I explain everything, all the details. Even if, I'm talking to my baby, 3-year-old baby, I always explain. I'm very proud of the whammy bar I have on my guitar. The whammy bar on the Telecaster is illegal, especially I'm doing that with Fender. So that's actually one of the biggest achievements as a guitarist, because it's illegal. You can't do that. It's insulting the guitar history. But to me, it's really important, and I really, really appreciate how Fender has been supporting, and also my friend, the CEO of Fender Japan, and he told me that their mission is to make whatever the sound happening in my head happen. So if you need it, let's do it. Yeah, now it's a moment to drop my new album. Lost in Love, Found in Pain. It's the title, and it's a two parts album, like the first part and the second part, like a Dune part 1, part 2, and it's the concept is duality. April, the physical, the Japan edition, and I think before summer digitally, just global.